Hi everybody, and welcome to today's live stream. Yes, the rise of the Phoenix. That's it. So YouTube mistakenly took me down while I was doing another live stream on general cryptocurrency, and fortunately I did a review, and fortunately it didn't take 2 days, and unfortunately I ended up getting myself back after having to do some typing and this and that. So nice to be back. Boy, Axion Token channel was just about gone burger, and now it's back burger. Rise of the Phoenix indeed. Hope you like my little thumbnail. I thought it was pretty nice. It looks like we just got some ETH into the auction there too a little while ago. So great to have you back. We've got a few people in the chats there. Let's quickly go through some of those. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Let me just check the audio first, make sure that's up and running. I've been talking to myself. No, that seems pretty good. So there we are. Let's have a quick look. We've got John Atkins. Hi, Superman. Just catching up on the Discord. Glad YouTube did a review and re-enabled you. Very glad. Hey, me too, John. Thanks for that. Much appreciated. And a Phoenix indeed. Absolutely. Rise of the Phoenix. I really do like that thumbnail. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, hi, Business 2K's in the house. Hi, Business 2K. Very cool to see you. John Atkins, I wish we could edit comments. I mean, Rise of the Phoenix. Yes, I get it. Don't worry about typing. When we're typing online, you know, we're just rushing the stuff. And sometimes you get that auto spell check. It does all sorts of crazy stuff, right? So, yeah, all good for that. Alex K's in the house. Hey, Alex, good to see you. Alex is our moderator. Good to see Alex again. Glad you could make it today. Had to rush off yesterday, I believe. So here we are. So let's quickly check out some of the auction situations at the moment. We've got 45 minutes left in VCA46. We've got 500 million Axion up for grabs, $55,400. We've got Ethereum at 12.35 Ethereum in there. That's pretty good, going pretty nicely. 28.48 Ethereum is our target. So we've got $24,000 versus 55.43, and so very nice. And obviously 85% of that is gone to you. If you're a staker of Axion, you'll get those extra dividends and wrap Bitcoin paid to you on the staking platform. You just have to go do your stake, and as long as you've got one stake in there, you should be able to get access to that via your share percentage. Very nice. And you can withdraw Axion. You can withdraw wrap Bitcoin at any time, which is pretty cool. So what's the auction rate? 17.5 million Axion per ETH, so those terrific levels at the moment, and obviously the same as Uniswap. If you decide to bid into today's auction, you can use the link in the video description. It will bring you to this page, and you just hook up your wallet. Up to 70 different wallets can be linked up, and you can enter. You'll get 17.5 million Axion per ETH. It looks like we'll probably be pretty close to the close unless something happens to the market price. You'll also get 10% wrap Bitcoin cash back immediately. So if you put in 10 ETH, you'd get 1 ETH back instantly. If you put in 1 ETH, you'd get 0.1 ETH back instantly and wrap Bitcoin. So it's pretty nice. Plus, you get up to 20% Axion bonus, 6% for 350 days, and 20% for 555 days, which is 15.2 years. Pretty attractive for that. There's an extra bonus on top of that. And that's not to mention the share bonuses when you stake long, 20% per year share bonuses, and so that's over 300% for 15.2 years as well, which is what we call max share stake, 5555 days. Pretty impressive. All right, so that's a bit of a rundown from today's auction. What else do we have to say about this? The market price at the moment is at 0.0011, so near the all-time high, but didn't quite get there. Didn't quite get there. Whoa, we're lucky on that one, and we dodged a bullet. We are currently, we're going to have a look at today's activity on that actually. Let's do full screen. Let's go. We've got the hourly here. You can see we bounced off 0.001. Wow. Not quite the all-time high low either. Just about there, but not quite. Let's bring up the daily candles to see that. And in there's a big green candle. That was one of our swing trader whales. Actually bought 500 million and seems to have max staked it. So after trying to capture up that wrap Bitcoin for sure, that whale's on to that one. And many of you know who that whale is. So there we are. So look at that. That's the all-time low. Was back here on the 31st of December, and we were at quadruple 0.9374. So we weren't too far away from it today when we got down to 0.000100. See, the gap's not big. So we will get a bottom eventually, and then we'll start rising. I'm sure we've got so much good news coming up. We've had so much good news in the last week or so. I think they've got us just to remain positive. The market is red across the board. Market is red. Look at that, but it's just turning green in the last hour or two, but it has been red 24 hours. Hey, Ethereum's, Bitcoin's actually not too bad. The 3.4% now, Ethereum 7.1. So we're getting a bit of a reprieve. We want to get Ethereum back over 2,000. It's pretty important Did say yesterday's video, if we go below 2,000, that is a real problem. If we go below 30 for Bitcoin, that's a super problem. So let's hope we can get back over 2,000, and that would be a really nice thing to make that happen. Anyway, before we get onto that, let's quickly check the chat here. Alex says, yeah, I was gone yesterday, but watch both your vids later. Hey, Alex, that's great stuff. See the commitment from Alex, our chief moderator. Shame I can't make chief moderators to put Alex as chief moderator. Very cool. All right. So that's where we're at the moment on that. Let me just check back here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and of course hit the bell for notifications. Now we're trying to make get the maximum value out of YouTube's algorithms. That means if helping sharing, liking, commenting, those all help a lot. And of course hitting the bell. The other side of it is, of course, we are doing basically. I say we, but you know, it's I am still doing topics on crypto generally and Pulsechain and other stuff like that. I'm following the trends, also stuff that I'm interested in as well. And so that's helping to get more viewers into the channel and more viewers into Axion. They get introduced to Axion that way. So that's been pretty successful the last couple of weeks, to be honest. On that's been actually really successful. Today, of course, got caught up with some sort of script that picked up maybe something I said, or maybe it was just a random error. But whatever it was, that got pulled down, and we rise like the phoenix. So that's pretty nice. So that's pretty much a wrap up of today. Yeah, that's where we're at. So what else we got going on? We've got quite a bit of news to update today, all fresh news as well. So we'll probably get into that as well. Let's just see how we're going. 40 minutes in, 12.35 ETH. Let's do the old calculator and work out what that is going to be. Let me just double that up. 12.35 ETH over 28.4. So we're going to get that out. 12. Oh, let me do it. 12.35 divided by 28.42. That is 43.5% sold out so far. 43.5. So we're above the okay level. Remember my 30-40%, but we're not up to the good level yet, which is my, what did I say, 70 to 80%. That's my good level. That's sort of my own standard there. But there we are, 43. We're in the middle of the okay and the good. 43.5%, but we've got 40 minutes to go, so there's quite a bit of time. See if we get sniped in during this period. All right, let's jump over to check out some of the news. This is pretty important news updates, so we're going to go check on that. We're going to go to the announcements and check this up. So here we go. Waiting for that. So I'm just going to go up here and I'm just going to scroll down there. I don't think I'm up to that one yet. Yeah, okay, so Securitance update. Obviously, it was one of our two big commercial partners, utility partners, and out of the launch pad, Axion launch. And this is the update from Jubin. Securitance update. Hey, Axion community, quick update about SKRT airdrop. There's a regulatory issue that we're working through with Securitance to fulfill this SKRT airdrop to all US residents. Okay, we've got a plan that the Axion dev team is working to implement that will satisfy the SKRT's regulatory requirements and fulfill the airdrop. So that's nice to hear. An added benefit is that the new framework will help us fulfill other launches like Fable, Direwolf, and more launches straight within our own staking portal ecosystem, which is brilliant. That sort of improvement's fantastic. So hats off to the teams there. Thank you for your patience as we work through the details of how best to accomplish the intricate details of our new launching platform. Axion launch brings an incredible new opportunity to a community that is, by its nature, has never been done before. Therefore, it is a learning experience for us all, involved the team, the devs, and our partners. Thank you for being part of building a future with Axion, and we'll have more updates on the SKRT airdrop in the next few days. So that's a great update. So hats off to the team for that. Then we got something from Jojo. Good afternoon, everybody. All Axion communities thrive on engagement, and Axion has been thriving since the very beginning. We just like to remind you that we have a bi-weekly newsletter exclusive to all that sign up, okay, with an email address. So find out about our latest updates, partnerships, giveaways, and development progress and more here. So I'll actually post that in the chat there, so you can go sign up to that if you haven't signed up already. Let's have a look here. Boom. Axion newsletter. I guess Axion official newsletter. Spot Ross official newsletter. That got a fly around here for some reason. That's a bit weird in winter, but hey, there we are. So boom, check that out. So Axion official newsletter, so sign up to that if you want to get all the goodies. So that's really great. That's coming out of the marketing team, which has really been beefed up. I think there's 6 core members now, and that's really awesome in the marketing team. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6. Yeah, 6. I think there's 6. Marketing and promotions, I guess you might call it. So yeah, that's cool. So check that out. And what else we got? And then finally, we got from Jojo. Not finally, I think there's one more announcement as well. Hello. There was the Axion Today team had their show on today, which was a lot of fun. A lot of community people on it. It was really good. I happened to attend it. It was really good. And apparently I missed the beginning, but they gave a donation of $1,000 to Agape International Missions, which is awesome, helping fight against human sex trafficking, which is one of the best things I guess you could do, and also representing 25% of the monthly referrals when the referrals were up there, and so it's pretty nice. The other 75% of the referrals Axion last month are going to be donated back to the Axion community, which is fantastic, right? Approximately 70 million Axion. This will go towards the Axion Community Event Fund. Perfect for responding our community to the power of Axion. More details on the fund will come soon. So that's a really nice initiative. Sort of snuck in there, but in the middle there, but that's pretty huge, I think. A lot of people have been calling for that in the community, so hats off to them as well, man. So if you think about all the things that are happening in Axion generally, I mean, there's a few setbacks, and we talk about them as upfront as possible on this channel. But there's a lot actually happening, isn't there? Beautiful stuff, and so that's really good. This goes towards the Axion community. Once the verified partner work is created, and this is what I've been talking about as well. So we've got this Axion Community Event Fund. That's brilliant. And now we're going to also got the verified partner network, which is going to opening up. Now, obviously, we've talked about crypto casino. So I'm going to try and look for his channel and show you that. Get on that. He's promoting Axion pretty much full on now. And all the airdrops and stuff like that. So he's slowly building. He's got over 200 subscribers now. So we'll check his channel out because we're getting an Axion army, right, to promote to new investors and show all the awesome products and platforms and stuff that Axion's got. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, they did a live stream on earlier in the day, so you can go check that out on Axion Tokens channel. And I think that's just the link here, so I'll just post that in the chat as well, just in case you want to go check that out. Axion Today show. Let's go back up there. Boom. Let's have a look. Nice. All right, so that's that one there, the Axion Today show. And let me just jump back here because I think I've got a couple of comments that I may have missed from Alex. Market has been red last few days. Nice sales over all the place. Yeah, I agree. So if you've got fiat, especially fiat, you've been buying crypto up like for bargains. It's very cool. And so that's pretty nice. And then Food TV says, hi, is Jack still the Axion developer or is he gone? Yeah, I don't think he's in the team. Don't think so. I think he's gone. He never was a developer. He was a founder. Yeah, Jack was the founder, sorry. But I don't know whether he was actually a developer. I think he'd done other businesses, entrepreneurs, I think was his profile, that he'd done other successful entrepreneurial businesses. So I think that was the case for Jack. And Food TV on Axion Today said Jack, he left the Axion for another project. No, I think that Jack had, I'm not sure if they're talking about Jack as, I remember them talking about Jack as a founder, but I think he's left for personal reasons, was in the official announcement. And I think that's what they Paul reiterated on the show. So, yeah, not sure not aware that he was in any programming anyway. I don't remember him when we did the launch. I don't remember him. I remember him sort of just coordinating his team, not doing anything else like that. And Food TV, oh, wait a minute, what else have we got there? Saunders says, not available, believe me, yeah. And Alex K, you needed to focus on TrustSwap full time. Yeah, needed to focus on FuxTrust. Nice one, Alex. Yeah, good one. That's Jack is Jeff Gadakis, good one. Yeah, hilarious. All right, and he cashed out. Well, apparently he didn't own any Axion, but he was getting obviously 90% of the 20% that goes into of the ETH that goes in to the regular auctions, but that now 15% has gone back to the team. So I guess that leaves them 5%, 4%, something like that. John Atkins, initial dev was done by Rock and Block. Yeah, Rock and Block was definitely involved. Weren't they doing the audits? I think they did the audits. Isn't that they had the Russian subcontractor that's the one that did the exploit? I believe that's the case. All right. All right, so there we are. We're at 12.35. We're at 32 minutes to go in VCA46 closing hour. We have got a regular auction coming up next, and we're on auction day 220 now. We're going to be starting auction day 221 soon with a regular auction, so you get 10% bonus Axion rather than 10% bonus Bitcoin. So that's important. And then we're followed up by 500 million for the next VCA 47. Then we've got the mega VCA 48 on Friday. That's got 2.9 billion Axion at the moment, so we'll see whether that gets topped up at all. So yeah. All right, so looking good. Let's see whether we get some sniped. We want some sniped. Give us some sniped ETH into the pool. That's what we want. We want the Action Jackson as we go. So let's have a quick look here. This here is the account that did the 500 million buy. We all are familiar with that number there, I'm sure. 83186. Still got 1.5 billion liquid in there. Yes, okay. But at least that 500 million was staked and bought the bottom out, gave a bit of price support. So you got to you know take the good with the rest. So there it is, staked for 15 years there. So at least some of that money was gone back into commitments. So all right, let's have a look here. So we're going to jump over to, man, can't imagine buying the bottom. Sold the top and sold not quite the top, but near the top, and then buys the bottom. Interesting, man. Some people, it works out for some people. All right, so let's go back to the markets here. We've got Bitcoin at 32,866 and Ethereum at 1957. Just funny that it's sitting just below 2,000 at the moment. Let's hope that it decides to move over. That'd be very, very bullish if it does for the short term. All right, so that's that. And what else have we had? So we've talked about Securitants. Talked about all the good stuff that Axion Token's doing. We've talked about the newsletter. Excuse me. We've also got to talk about Vavel. So Vavel has been delayed. So let's go talk about that. So we go back down to the launchpad. It might have some update there. So Vavel, not sure if they've got that on the website. Let's go check. They should have an update on there. We had a countdown, if you recall. So that should have been so at Vavel. Go down here. Right, we'll go down. They had the clock, still got 22 minutes there, but I believe that Vavel has, it looks like they haven't updated the website. It doesn't look like they've updated the website, so that might be something they might need to do. Let's have a look on the, let's have a look, see whether they've got here. Yeah, so on the announcement channel on Discord, this is the announcement. This was given at 6:51, so that's it was about 12 hours ago that Vavel updated this. Dear community, we've decided to postpone our IDO raise for a short period of time, given the current market sentiment. We feel this decision is the best interest of not only us as a company, but for everybody, from our investors to our partners and beyond. We will be working hard with each of our IDO partners to coordinate successful launch to the best of our ability, and we'll relay on the new dates as soon as they are set. We would like to apologize for the inconvenience this may have caused, but we believe that it's the right course of action needed to have the launch you want and expect. You're sincerely, the Vavel team. So don't really give, obviously the market conditions aren't great, but it doesn't really give much more an answer on that. Now this is still ticking away, and it probably should be taken offline if it's completely off, as that announcement indicates. So that's something for them to consider. FuTV says okay, and yeah, all good. And John Atkins, I'm with you, Alex. I've long thought Jack is deaf, although it has been denied. That's true. They will deny till the end of days, but I'm fairly confident it is the case. And besides, Scott kind of spilled the beans in one of his streams, I think. Right, okay, that's interesting. But plausible deniability is useful. That's true. That would explain why you wouldn't be public, because you're easier to catch down to, because we know that Jeff Kadaisis is Canadian. VTV, it sucks to see your $500,000 investment turn to 90,000. No use of selling now. And Alex K, they say the F word the exact same way. Right. And John Atkins, yes, that was one of my clues. And losing bad for now. I guess nothing I can do right now but ride it out. Yeah, that's and that's probably true for a lot of people over crypto. But a good thing with Axion, you are earning the 8% minimum return plus the dividends every day. So that's the thing. You know, a lot of cryptos projects like Dogecoin and stuff like that, you know, they don't have a lot of value in behind them. So when the price goes down, you're going down big time. So let's have a quick look at Dogecoin, because Dogecoin's gone right down. Look at that, 35% down this week, and that's right down to 20 cents now. So it's up 4.3% in the last hour, but it's down 21% over the last 24 hours versus Ethereum, which is 3.8. And look at Bitcoin's actually up slightly on the 24-hour review now. How funny. But Bitcoin is kind of stubbornly, I actually thought it would go down much further than that, but it's managed to stay up there as well. Let's see what it was. So that's what it was 24 hours ago. Let's see if it actually had a peak during that time. Yeah, so actually bottomed down to 31,251. I was actually doing a live stream on crypto generally early in the day, just to talk about some of the news items, some of the things about what's going on. But that was the case. So very cool. So we've had updates on all these. I do believe this counter should be taken offline. Maybe something for the team to think about. Let's take that down. Might push that over there. Let's do it while we're live, eh? Let's do it. I'm just waiting for snapshots. Boom. Let's go to general chat. Let's see if I can get that in there before it disappears. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see me typing that? You can. Hilarious. That's fun. All right, guys. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's see. Anyway. All right. So that's that. And what else are we up to here? TV, it's good to watch you when I am down. Hey, it's all good. Food TV, yeah. I say we've got those offsets. It's an important thing about values tokens, you know, staking tokens, is that if you've got a deposit, you're earning that offset plus the dividends. You know, so it's not, even though the price is you know, we'll go through cycles, and it's obviously been hit pretty hard for a while, but in the market conditions don't help either. But nevertheless, the team's delivering the fundamentals. We just need to get that liquidity squeeze on at some stage. That's why I think we need part of the solution. It's always part of the solution, right? You've got different solutions. Part of the solution is having more short-term use cases for Axion on Uniswap. So if you can drive a few of those, and some of the ideas, obviously, and these are not in order of importance, but I'm just listing them. You know, lotteries, yield farming, which is done for a lot of other projects that you can get on quite easy to set those up on QuickSwap, ViperSwap, all those sort of Viper, sorry, Adamant, all those sort of places, as well as one of the excellent things which Punky put into the Vabble thing was the market buying. That was beautiful. That was a perfect type of solution. Those are the sort of things I'm talking about, and there are others as well. I haven't listed them out, but they're in my head. I just keep them to myself, unfortunately. But hey. Food TVs, Alex says that's why diversification with Hex would have been better. All in Axion is rough. It's a long-term play. That's correct. So we always say that on this channel too, that you should always have some diversification. That's why we talk about other projects as well, and we try to find the better ones. Obviously, we spend a lot of time in crypto, so we get pretty familiar with a lot of the opportunities. Alex is in the same. Cardano TV. I know John, quite a few others. So it's really, it's probably why it's a good channel to listen to, because we do cross the bet. We know we're in yield farming, we're doing other stuff. We really do cross all those different bridges, as it were, literally, in the digital world. So yeah. Cardano TV locked on and losing. Lol. Hey, come on. Yeah. Hey, this is the way it goes. Cardano TV. Hey, did you remember my advice to you, Cardano TV? Remember that on our chat? Just let me know if you remember. Just I don't know, put something I remember or something. John Atkins, same for me, Food TV. I have a diversified portfolio of what I think are good projects, way down from 3 months ago, but I'm holding. Yeah. and Alex K, cheers, cheer guys. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about the markets. A couple of people with advice a couple of months ago when I saw the markets had rallied so strong, and I just basically talked to them about having good diversification, good assets that actually pay you income, and also having US dollar C. Remember, I've mentioned that many times on this channel. Having a certain proportion of your portfolio in USDC, so when the market does go down, you've got you're going to be able to buy heaps of crypto up. So I've mentioned a lot of those topics. And obviously, we've got quite a few seasoned people on this channel that know a lot about crypto. So Cardano TV says, let's just for ETH and block ETH, Hex and Pulse ETH from joining us. That's true. I mean, it's possible, right? But hey, Axion version 3 is going to open up a lot of new avenues for us, I'm sure, new product opportunities. So we'll have our own sense of innovations on there. Lol, Cardano TV says Alex. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's. Where am I? I'm sitting on there. Let's jump away from the Discord and let's jump over to the auction again. Close out of there. Let's jump back to the auction page there. So we're still on. We've got 12.35. We've got 21 minutes to go in the closing hour of VCA46. I just about can't talk sometimes. Gonna have my glass. I got water today. Yay! Very nice. All right. So that's where we're at. So yeah, it's rock and roll. So there was a lot of news today. We had Securitas, we had Babel, we had Axion today, we had the Axion newsletter. So that was pretty cool. What else I wanted to show was YouTube. Let me pull it up. Let me go to there. Let me look up my. So let me go to. Hey, look, there's the show. Hey, looking good. All right, nice. Okay, so let's go to your channel. Yeah, we'll go to your channel, and let's jump around. Let's go to so playlists. No, community. Yeah, community. So if you go to channel. Don't forget community. I've been posting as many updates as I can on the community. It looks like they've wiped it ever since they pulled my channel. They wiped it. Have they wiped my channels? No. All right, good. My community has heaps of listings. They've all deleted since I got my channel back. Just noticed it just now. All right, so let's see here. So if you go to Crypto Casino, this is the Crypto Casino is obviously an avid watcher of this channel, but they're also Crypto Casino is also promoting. So you can see that Crypto Casino is here. I'll put that in this channel in the chat here, so if you get time and you feel up to, you can go and subscribe to Crypto Casino. Maybe even leave a comment and just say hello. He does a good job. He's been doing more and more. 3 days ago, 19 hours ago, 4 days ago, he's got 211 subscribers, and it's got a nice relaxed style from the UK. And just look at it, dial with updates. Axion launch updates at 37 views, 47, 78. So really starting to really make an impact there. So that's another channel which is really going for it. So Crypto Casino, very nice. So I thought I'd just let you know about Crypto Casino, and that the more crypto army we've got, Axion army we've got, the more influence we'll get over our topic as it were in crypto. Nice stuff there. Anyway, so that was that. So 12.35 ETH. Here we go. Okay, we're going to jump over to. We're going to jump away from these. We're going to go to the Axion today dashboard. We're going to do a bit of a quick checkup of the overall numbers. We've got 288 billion in total supply, 47.1. So we take the dev off there, 2.5. So we're at 44.6 billion liquid, almost 241 billion staked, and we're sitting probably close to 84% if we include that dev adjustment, dev wallet transfer. Crypto rank, hey, crypto rank. So the market's in a sea of red, but hey, look, our crypto rank is gone below 800. So there's some shining light out of the red market. We've gone below 800. We're now at 795. We'll take that. We'll take whatever win comes, right? That's pretty cool. So it's total stakes over 25,000 too. So we're over that finally. That's another good news. 25,104 and 8, sorry. And average stake size 9.28 million. I think it's pretty similar to yesterday. Average stake net 2,400 426 days. That's pretty long, folks. And that's our max staking given us. It's over 6.5 years, and that's pretty neat. Market cap is 10.5 million. Obviously, we all want to see that go to $1 billion. That'd be really righteous. And a share rate of 1.1664. As I always say, better stake today than tomorrow or in a month's time, etc. Because you're going to get way more shares, and that gives you way more of the rewards. And finally, we'll just do the shares update. 605 billion shares, man, it's climbing pretty strong with those max stakers. Very cool. And speaking of max stakers, we're at 122.62 billion Axion max shared club, 8,630 stakes, heading towards that 9,000 mark. So far in 46, almost 46 VCAs, we've got 136.35 wrapped Bitcoin and 107.8 paid out, over $3.5 million. Really nice. And we're waiting for this one to close out. Hopefully we'll get a snipe. Maybe some dolphin or something like that will come in and shock and awe us. That would be really cool. And we'll look forward to that. Alex says, wouldn't it be funny to create a new Axion VC on Pulse? That would be cool. And that is a good idea, actually, where you deposit Pulse and get Axion and PHEX, Pulse Hex divs. Yeah, that'd be cool. You might as well put that in the idea bucket on Discord. Alex Case VCA, yeah, I've got that one, and very cool. That was Crypto Casino's channel, which we wanted to promote. Very nice. All right, so not going pretty well. Remember, look at this. I mean, it's pretty nice divs. So $24,000 gone in so far, and we've been paid 20,600 in divs. So far, almost 3/4 of a Bitcoin's been bought, and 85% of that is 0.632 wrapped Bitcoin that's been paid to stakers. So you are getting dividends today. Congratulations, they're coming in. But we've still got a bit of room there, quite a bit of room. We've got over double. What did I say? We're at 43.5%, something like that. Get my calculator. Is it still there? 43.5%. Yeah, I think we're still at that rate. Let me just double check. On 12.35 divided by, we're at 28.53. 28.53 equals, yeah, 43.3. It's gone slightly down because of the market price has changed slightly. Our market price sitting at 0.0011. So completely opportunity buyers market. This is just what it is. But once, like I said, a lot of other cryptos, you have no offsets. You have no offsets. You have no Axion. You have no 8% minimum. You have no dividends in wrapped Bitcoin. You have no dividends in Axion. You don't get any of that. You just price just goes down, 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 and your US dollar value just goes down, down, down. But at least in Axion you've got offsets, and that makes it better in bearish conditions. And of course, when it goes up, you've got all that Axion and all that wrapped Bitcoin, and it just goes up in value. Very nice. So that's cool that you got. So that volume aspect is real powerful, and obviously that's part of the power of Hex, and it's part of the power of Wise as well. That are all based on share rates and Satoshi deposits. All right, let's check there. All right. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked, please smash that like button. And of course, hit the bell for notifications, and let yourself know in the chat. If you're new to Axion, let yourself be on the chat. We always like to hear from new people all the time. So pretty cool. We like to talk about a lot of topics as well. So feel free to chat away there. All right. We're going back to here. 12.35, 13 minutes and 15 seconds to go. We've obviously got also a regular auction coming up in the same period. In 30 minutes, we've got we've got auction day 221, and that's going to be 200 million Axion in there, $22,236 worth. And they go like hotcakes. They do. Regular auctions have been selling out, no problemo. Just gone. All right, so that's the way they go. 22,236. And Axion is chasing after the Axion bonus, 10%. And obviously with the rates, they're going to get 10% on 17.5, so it's going to be nice. Lamzo's in the house. Lamzo, way Lamzo. Someone throw 16 ETH in for me. I'll get the next one. Nice one. I like how you're talking. I like it. Hey, hi Lamzo, says Alex K. Good one as well. Absolutely. Lamzo's always good for a laugh, and some good cat. Lamzo's our famous phrase developer. Developed some really cool phrases. So Lamzo's probably a poet. He doesn't even know it. So yeah. All right, so that's where we're at. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. TikTok, TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, we got someone on TikTok. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I haven't done anything on the Facebook. You know, it has the Facebook World of Axion on Facebook. I haven't done anything on that on the show, I don't believe. So I've got to do that sometime and get the Axion army going hardcore. So there is obviously the Axion partner program coming up. We talked about that earlier. Where's that on here? So the Axion partner program is coming up, and I think that's a big deal. I think that's huge. It's going to be interesting to see how they structure that. Where did it go? Up here. I can't even find it now. Come on. Oh, there it is. A verified partner. That one there is created. We will institute their referral link so the AM and the community will begin benefiting again from all the great work. So that's the thing, is that if you do have some social media or something like that that you've got, and you want to promote Axion in a more formalized way, or at least more consistently, or whatever, you want to build up something like that, then think about joining the verified partner program when it does come up. We don't know what it's going to be, the initial design is going to be like, but once it does, I'm not sure how they're going to do it. So once that comes out, if it is reasonably, you have tick a few boxes or something, get onto that, because I think that'd be pretty cool. And plus you get a referral link out of it if you're into that. So there we are. All right, let's go back here. Cardano TV's in the house. Let me just go back to the auction and read this one here. With Axion version 3 and low fees on Pulse, Hexicans would soon realize how innovative and different from Hex Axion really is. Can you imagine how cheap transactions would be compared to Hex on Pulsechain? That's true. That's a good point. That's a nice observation there, Cardano TV. Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm sure the team would consider, especially if they do a copy and paste of the contracts. A few minor changes. It's about to yawn then. Don't know what that is. Probably dinner time soon. What time is it? Oh no, 6:52. All right, so there we are, folks. The final 10 minutes of VCA number 46. We got 500 million Axion up for grabs, $55,663. Current price of Axion is 0.0011064, and we have 12.35 ETH in there, $24,000 versus 28.556, which is our target, and that's 55,663. But we have been earning wrap Bitcoin divs, and we know how much that is. It is 0.632 has been divided amongst the share percentage. So we definitely want to get this up so that we even get even more divs, because we love divs. So yeah, all right. Just looking at the channel, it's not looking too bad actually. Kevin Wilson's in the house. Kevin, represent. Kevin Wilson, good to see you, Kevin. Nice to see you as well to see you nicely to see you. So good to have Kevin in there as usual. Very cool. And Alex Case said their team could deploy on Pulse anyways. That's right. If there was huge demand from the community, and even carry all the current stakes instead of starting from scratch. That's true. That's true. They could just do the old copy themselves. That's a good point. So 2 good points there from Cardano TV and Alex on that one. Excuse me. 12.35 ETH, 28.56. Come on, let's just will it. Let's will it. Will go. ETH, come in. No, it's still the same. It's a 12.35. Really cool. 8. You don't say it. I didn't try. Try to get some ETH in there. I did. All right. Let's see how ETH's going. I really want ETH to get back over 2,000. I really do. 1941. Oh, you big T's. Like it actually went down. It went down to 18 something, 1800 and something. I said to you that if it does break 2,000 yesterday, I said that, then we want it to bounce back out. We want it to bounce back out. So where do we get down to? We got down to 1863, and so we're almost bounced out, but not quite. Look at that. We got rejected, and then back down. Interesting, eh? Went back up, tried. 1971, rejected. Back up to 1991, rejected. Back down again. So let's hope that it makes it. Let's hope that it gets back over. I think it's pretty psychologically important for the market that it stays over. Otherwise, you know, it can just slide down, can't it? All right. Hi, Kevin Wilson, says Alex K. All right, let's jump over to there as again. So let's wrap up some of our, or let's recapture, review. So we talked about Securitants, airdrop delayed, but the team's working on it. We talked about Babel, delayed IDO, but they're going to wait for a better time. They've got some issues, I guess. But on a positive note, we had, or a more positive note, we had Axion Today show, which was pretty good today, and they gave it a good donation over to the AIM as well, and also the voluntary, the Axion voluntary community voluntary sort of fund, which is really cool. 17 million Axion, and what else do they have? They had, and we got the verified partners coming up. Keep yawning, don't know what it is. Keep wanting to yawn. Yawn. Anyway, so got that coming up, and also the Axion newsletter. So it's a decent day of news flow today. Katana TV says, okay, that would be huge. Middle finger to RH from trying to keep us. We just join on with all other stakes intact, as you suggest. Yeah, that's right. That's the truth, isn't it? And Kevin says, hi, Alex K. Now, Robbie did say on Axion Today show that he's got someone that's talking to Richard about that. So, and then I think it was Alex even may have mentioned that Richard in a video 2 days ago or something sort of generally mentioned that all projects would be going over, kind of thing. But I'm not sure what I'm not sure exactly what the phrase was and the intention behind that. Alex K says, I think it would be a fair game. Yeah, that's a fair game. Fair game on the blockchain. Blockchain's all about decentralization and stuff, but you know, gotta have the love and all that. Gotta have the love. All right. All right, so that's where we're at. 5 minutes to go. And we're about to start a regular auction. You guessed it, regular auction, day 221. That's coming up shortly. Yep, going. Now, I do hope that goes over there. That'd be nice. All right, so let's go over to Discord and see what's happening out there. Oh, the other thing is the board announcements. Remember, they had closed, so we're waiting for a DAO vote for that. So we're waiting for that. Keep yawning. Oh, sorry for yawning there. I don't know why. Maybe it's oh, I did go to the gym. Maybe it's that little exhausted from the gym. I did get up earlier today. Oh, the plumbing in the old hot water cylinder, the valve tap was leaking for about 3 days. Had to put a bucket under the thing with a little one with a little, like a waterfall, capturing a little angle, and the water go over into a bucket. Now take the bucket out every, like, maybe 2-3 times a day, maybe more. It's hilarious, honestly. But fortunately, the old plumber came and fixed it in a jiffy. So it's pretty neat. All right, we're counting it down. 3 minutes and 40. Are we going to get any sniped ETH in here? We're waiting to see. We don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea, but we will find out. All right. Alex K says it would be a good test on how censorship resistant the new chain really is. That's true. Resistance. Yeah, we got what you said. It's funny. Just when you type online and stuff like that, spelling change is always, you know, like there's certain words that I always type and I miss out a letter or something. Kadana says, I want Paxion. Nice one. Oh, you should put that in the Discord chat. Start raising that as an issue. Kadana, to be honest, that'd be so much fun. We get a lot of conversation about that. Paxion. Promote that in the Axion chat. We'll probably all get banned, but you know, it'd be hilarious. That's a good one, says Alex. Yeah, so it is. I've got a really good idea for a token. I just don't know whether I could execute it properly. Like the idea is really simple for value, because every time you have a token or something, you've got to have some value proposition, right? And so it's yeah, that's food for thought. Maybe I should just do it, just not muck around. I was almost going to give the idea away, and I thought, nah, that's probably a bit silly of me to give the idea away, especially since it came like, it was a bit like the flux capacitor, right? You know, Dr. Brown. Is it Brown? Yeah, Dr. Brown. I think it's Dr. Brown. Knocks his head. Flux capacitor. Kevin Wilson, how does one increase their stakes? How does one increase their stake? So you have to, sorry, Kevin, could you rephrase that? I'm not sure. Maybe I missed something there. If you could rephrase that one. 1 minute and 37 seconds to go. 12.35 ETH in the pool. We're just counting it down. Just hanging out, doing the thing, waiting. There we go. So 12.35. You can do it. Snipe, 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 snipe. Probably people turning down the volume. Yeah. All right. Alex says, Wilson, you just make new ones. How does anyone? Oh, okay. You want to increase one? You just go to stake and go down here, add a new stake, and then you just put in the amount. If you want, I don't know, if you did a million, which is $110, then you could just do a stake, put the number of days, maybe 350 days. That'll get you the first big payday. So you got a green tick. Or you could do, if you're going to do max share, 5 for 5, gives you all the share stuff here, and you just click stake. If you want to estimate what your earnings is going to be, Axion and Bitcoin, you can just check the estimate your earnings. But otherwise, this all does it for you, and then just click stake, and you'll get a notification, and then just approve it. That's how you do it. There's also upgrades. So we've got videos on this channel. You can see on how to upgrade, do top-ups. All that stuff's on this channel if you want to check that out for top-ups, upgrades. Yeah, 14 seconds, folks. We're just about finished. So what did I say we're at? 44.3. So right in the middle between okay and good. Let's just quickly do that. So 12.35 divided by, so the auction's over, folks. 28.47. And yep, so we ended up at 43.4%. Sold. So it's between okay and good on my categories. Just that's my own arbitrary ones, of course. And let's actually work that out. So 12.35 and times 17.5. So we basically sold 216 million Axion, that 500. So that means that 283 million is going to roll over to Friday's VCA 48. Sorry. VCA 48. So the numbers are getting so high now. 48, VCA 48. So there we are. 283 million will flow over to that. So we're going to be well over 3 billion for the next Friday at this rate. We still have another VCA coming up as well. This one here, VCA 47. So we'll see. We're going to keep climbing. The other one, of course, we're just starting this one. 200 million Axion in the regular auction, so you get 10% bonus in Axion rather than the Bitcoin. We'll just refresh this and hopefully it was reset. It's been about 1 minute and 10 seconds. Should do it pretty shortly. How much Bitcoin did we get? 0.63. So no change there. Update that too. So here we are, folks. So we started auction day 221. Auction day 221 has started. It's going to run for 24 hours. We're 1.5 minutes into it. We've got 200 million Axion, and $22,102 is the value of that. Now these do sell out like hotcakes. We have the regular auctions have no problem selling out. 11.36 with $22,102, and we've got the buybacks here as well. So 80% of the ETH that goes in. So if you're bidding in ETH, 80% of your ETH going in will go back onto the market by Axion, and we'll see a little bit of pumpage. A little bit of pumpage. You hit it. That's the pumpermentals. We'll see a bit of pumpermentals on the Axion price in real time. So we can actually go there and we'll actually see the auction buying address. Do a buy in here. We haven't got one yet at the moment. So this is our starting point. 0001103. We'll see whether we get some auction buys in there. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the hourly, sorry, and pull that up. So we're going to be able to see whether we get some pumpermentals there from the auction buybacks. So that's going to be happy. So if you wanted the price to rise, this is the auction that's going to raise the price. We have 3 regular auctions a week. This is one of them, and this helps to pump the bags, as it were. Pump the bags. So very cool. All right, so we're all reset. We're reset for this regular auction. Very cool, and we'll see how we go. We need 11.36 ETH to sell it out, and let's see if we get sniped out. We like to cover at least the first 15 or 20 minutes, something like that. So stay tuned. Stay online. Let us know in the chat if you're new to Axion. We always like to see new faces as well. Get into that chat and let us know. We're a pretty open-minded community here. No tribalism. We like to be, get into it as it were. This is cryptocurrency. Should be pretty fun as while we go on the ride, right? So pretty nice. Let's jump over there. I think I'm missing a few comments. Oh man, I got miles behind. Kim also said I accidentally had a stake for less than 555, but only option I see is withdrawal. Oh, that must be a matured stake, I guess. Flux CP coin, great idea. Flux CP, I like that. Alex go, oh, for upgrading the duration, it needs to be shorter than a few years. Yeah, it's what's it, 18 something, 1826 or something. I always forget the exact number. Yeah, 18 something. I keep mentioning to write that down because it does get asked time and time again. Kevin Wilson upgrade is what I was talking about. Thank you. No, all good. We do have an upgrade video on this channel. If you want to check that out, just type in upgrade, I guess, on the videos. It might be in the beginners folder as well. Halmio, hey Halmio, great to see you. Trident token has to be one of the most exciting tokens to come out in 2 days. Well, I don't know about that one. I think you should check out. Yeah, really? Okay, we got spammed. Hey, we got spammed. Finally, we get spammed. That's pretty neat. All right, so let's hide that. And what else we got? Deleted. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Alex. That's Alex is so good at that. Very cool. I was just seeing that too late on my. It doesn't actually show up on my studio, so I have to actually go in there. So where was I up to there? Flipcoin upgrade. So we got deleted all those people. Cardano, oh dear, shilling trolls in the house, ban. Hey, that's actually a good sign, right? We must be getting more popular. Must be getting popular to get. Is that our first time that we've had all those spammers come in? That's pretty exciting. So it's working, folks. Hey, we're getting more people there. So Cardano, Alex ban the shilling trolls quickly. Sorry, I'm slow on the trigger. Because Alex hasn't had to ban somebody for ages. That's why Alex is. It's been quite crazy, Alex? And then suddenly, bam, Alex is on. Gotta get these guys. Anyway, so that's hilarious. And Alex goes, yeah, past the midnight here. I'm in chill mode. That's exactly what I was thinking. That. But hey, thanks, Alex. Whack it, troll, more above. Nice one, Alex. Yeah, spamming is a sign your account is getting more popular. It is. That's really cool. Woohoo! Hang 10 on that one. Nice one. All right, so let's just refresh and see how we're doing with this one. We're going to refresh this page. Sometimes, hey, we got some buys, I'm sure of it. Boom, there we are. We got our first bid. Woohoo! First bid, folks. We're starting to wake up. Alex is waking up on the chat. I'm waking up here. Very cool. Got to do the chicken, and we got 0.073 ETH in there. So it looks like we've got about 0.1 ETH bid in there. Hey, we'll take that. That investor just got 1.3 million Axion. Very nice. So we're on the money. Yay. Oh, look at that. Boom. Yeah. So there are 1 million Axion has been bought. Very nice. So we're on the map. We're on the map. We're on the map. All right, let's go. All right, that's showing up there too. So it's showing up on both the official Axion portal and the Axion Today dashboard. Nice one. I think we've got Aunt Willie in the house too. Let's go check that. Let me just jump over here. I'm not sure whose comments are whose now. Oh yeah, that was really good trolling there. I just got to shame the studio doesn't actually take away the deleted comments. There we are. So let's try down here. Yeah, I like this one. Alex is spamming his son account. That's great. I agree with that. Hello there. Hello everyone. Good. Aunt Willie. Good to see Aunt Willie. And Aunt Willie's in the house. You came just in time for the first bid into the regular auction. Good sign. You're a good sign that that it was going to happen. Aunt Willie, doing okay. Waiting for the moon. That's it. Hey, Lamzo. Hey, says, hey, Aunt Willie. Good to see you again. All right, so we're on the map anyway with ETH. That's very cool. We've got 23 hours and 52 minutes to go in the auction, of course, and we're on the map. That's what we like. We like to see how that rolls. Very cool. And we can see that buy already in there. Boom. And then we ended up getting a market buy. So market bought there. So let's get this price rolling. Let's pump this price. Pump mentals. So so far we've got just under 3.4 million liquidity in the pool. 260,000 daily volume. That's cool. So that's actually really nice to see that. That's a much better level. Obviously, we want to get up to the millions for sure, but we'll take that. That's cool. Obviously, we had this big buy here from our known swing trader, but they actually staked it, which was nice. Obviously, they're staking at the bottom, so they're really getting the upside, but it was good, and nevertheless, for the general to have that market support. And we've got 864 ETH, 15.2 million Axion in the pool. So let's get some more buys here and get some big ETH in there and pump those bags. And then people hope, you'd think you'd get far less, you'd get far less people selling at this level, wouldn't you? You would think so, unless they're real OGs. But yeah. Did I miss the trolls? Willie, what a shame. You did. Big smiles there. Cardano TV, hey, shillers, buy Axion. Don't waste your money on coins that have to employ desperate measures to get promoted. Absolutely. I agree with that one. Hey, shillers, they should do it. There probably is. There's so many crypto songs. I don't even see them. Actually, should check some out one time. Just got to watch the copyright. That's the only thing with the, it's just like you want to use some copyright stuff, but it's all copyrighted. You can't use any of it. No wonder there's. Imagine how much better videos would be. You could use some really cool upbeat music. That'd be pretty neat. All right, so there we are. At going good. Let's get us some shill on buys. Get us pump this auction and get some shill buys. Now, if you want to enter today's auction, of course, there's a link in the video description, and you will get a pretty awesome rate. We actually didn't go through the rates, but you'll get 19.3 million Axion per ETH at the moment, which is awesome. It's better than the Uniswap price, which is 17.6. Obviously, when you do bids, there is part of it goes into buy the auction. So this 19.3 million Axion is pretty not quite the record, but it's pretty high up there, and obviously up to 20% Axion bonus outside when you withdraw and stake in 24 hours. So this actual auction price won't be finalized until the end of the 24-hour period. Just take that into account. But when you do exit, you're also going to get a further bonus up to 20%, so 10% plus 20% if you do a max share stake. 350 days, you get 6%. Under that, you don't get any extra bonus. You just get the 10% Axion bonus. The minimum stake period, of course, is 60 days, and maximum is 5,555 days, or 15.2 years. But of course, when you go to stake, you got all these Axion bonuses, and then you also get the share bonuses. So they're 20% per year. So if you did a 15.2 year stake, that'd be over 300%. So really makes a big deal. You got more Axion, then more Axion helps you to get more shares, and the share bonuses are huge. So you get a big share percentage. That gives you more of the 8% inflation per year, plus more of the wrap Bitcoin divs and Axion divs in every auction. So we have 4 VCAs a week, which have wrap Bitcoin, and 3 regular auctions, which have Axion. So it's a pretty nice little incentive lineup there, for sure. Which is probably why we have so many max stakers. That's probably the way it goes. Cardano TV's good thing is that the shillers are aware that our community is worth penetrating. Yeah, nice one. I like that. That's so true. Yeah, like I say, it's a sign of getting. I think that's the first ever attack we've had. We had one, like occasionally we've had people come in and shill, like one person would shill, but actually get a whole ton of boom, boom, boom. I don't know whether that was just a crew or whether it was just some sort of script that writing. You know how sometimes the scams are set up like ETH and Bitcoin. They post Vitalik and it's all false, but they put up and they act like they've got 50,000 subscribers and they got these scams on there. They stay up for ages. Those things they're up for ages. Those things. It takes an age. I've reported heaps of those. They just stay up. It's quite crazy. Cardano TV, a great compliment. Thanks for passing by and making us aware our community is so valuable. Absolutely. You got it. Welcome to the Thunder Zone. Hey, so apparently Robbie wasn't well on Axion Today's show. He wasn't on the show, so Robbie wasn't doing too well. So hopefully he's going to feel better. I'll definitely put some prayers out for him. And Paul was on there with Paul was on there with let me think now, with Patricia. That's it, with Patricia. So it's good to have Patricia on there, and they did a great show. They had a lot of people from the community on there, which was nice. Including also Andreas, Roy G, Fix was on there, so it was quite a few. It was pretty nice. Good show. Go check out Axion Today's show if you missed it. It was a nice community chat show, and of course they announced their donations as well. Well, I think that's at the beginning because I missed that part. All right, so we're 13 minutes in. We've got 0.09 ETH in there, 11.35 to go. So we're rocking it up. Hope you guys have had a good day wherever you are in the world. Obviously, it is in the evening here in the future, 7:15 p.m. on Tuesday. So yeah, I think the full moon's out actually. So it's interesting. We've got Direwolf there because I think we have got a full moon here. It's pretty stellar. I don't know if anyone's been down under, but the stars down here. I think there's like up to 3 times more visible stars down here than in the northern hemisphere, and so there is a lot of stars. Particularly if you go to the east coast of New Zealand, it is apparently the best place in the world to see stars. And I tell you, when you look up the sky there, it's like the sky is about to fall down on you. That's how good the stars are. They almost look that 3D. They just almost come out at you. It's quite astonishing, really. But you have to drive. You have to drive quite a way to get there. It is a bit of a drive, maybe not a drive for Americans, because Americans used to be drives. But the fact is, New Zealand's got very hellish terrain. It's not, you don't have these big long motorways going for 1,000 miles or wherever it is. So it's a little different traveling. But you could fly there on a little plane though. Yeah. All right. So full moon. Probably should have bought a wolf costume on. So there we're at. Yeah, so Wise is down at 35, obviously following the ETH price there. Hex has finally came down from its staying up. Was the only one staying up, remember? That's finally down from 9 cents. I think there's a big seller on there as well. I think there's a big seller selling down. That's probably what's influenced that as well, not just a few people. Yeah. And then, of course, we've had lots of big announcements. These beautiful announcements. Man, our news flow has been terrific, hasn't it? Man, honestly, the team's doing really great. You've got Pullen, you've got LB, you've got a couple of these new ones. I've got to remember the names of the new marketing people. I feel really bad because I do struggle remembering names sometimes. It's my Achilles heel, as it were. Let me just go back up to marketing announcement. There we are. That's right. So this is great. Okay, so Urkel is on there. I think and Dead Poet, Axion, who's from Singapore, and he was on the Axion Today show. So if you want to hear him talk, he was on the Axion Today show, and obviously he's on a trial basis as marketing brand strategist in Singapore. So I think that's pretty awesome, and so go check that out. He just talks about how he got onto Axion and some of the things that are up to. He says there's lots of great things coming up, so looking out for that. And of course, we've got Echo, and she's going to be in the making a range of new HTML5 ads. So I haven't actually seen Echo in the Discord. Maybe she's been in there. I'm not sure, but she's the motions graphic part-time. So really great to see this beef up. Then we've got Pullen, we've got Joel as the marketing and creative directors, and then we've got the motion graphic designer and marketing brand strategist, and then we've got obviously Destroyer and LB doing Twitter and social media and really pushing that, and that's looking really good. And they came out with a video today, if you haven't seen that, called Axion. Let's pull that up actually. Why don't we do that? That's a good idea. Let me just jump back there. Have you got the funky penguin track ready to drop for us? We need a new dance on this channel. Yeah, well, as long as it's not copyright, because I've had enough trauma in the last week. First of all, we had that copyright with the other one I used, naughty, and then the second one, I was having my channel pulled down today. It wasn't much fun, so maybe I'll line that up for another. I have saved that video, but I'm a little bit nervous now. So let's go for gold. What was I going to look up? Twitter. Axion Twitter. Let me go to Axion network. We'll just jump to the auction there. So we're still sitting at 0.09 and watching the market price to see whether we get some extra buys there. But let's go to Axion .network, and don't forget that if you haven't checked out Axion .network, check it out because it's got lots of new features there. So boom, I'll just post that in the chat. If you haven't checked out Axion.network, that's the official site, of course, if you're new. And we're going to go to, where are we going to? We're going to Twitter. And this is what they've been beefing up. So obviously there's huge crypto communities on there's huge crypto communities on Twitter. And so that's, that's we reaching a market there. So Axion is an ethical community-driven crypto, so nice stuff there set up there. Looks pretty good to me. So this is beefed up, and how many followers they got on here? 13,300 followers, and I think they're really climbing quite quickly. That's really good. Once they get that, can really get influencing out there, right? So I'm really stoked about that. That's a really good number to build from. So looking for somewhere to store your meme token. So this was probably underplayed, and now it's with LB and Destroyer on it. It's really getting beefed up. So 7 hours ago, looking for somewhere to store your meme token gains during the bear market, making interest, looking to Axion stake and earn up to 40% interest. So that was 7 hours ago. So that's really cool, right? So I'll just post that in the chat too. Just check that out. Boom. All right. So if you want to check out the Twitter, and they have been, 8 hours ago. Look at this. So this is LB and Destroyer really lifting this up, I believe. In times of adversity, no matter how hard it is, hit us, we must not lose focus. With Axion, you've covered for day to day tomorrow. Stake Axion and accumulate BTC through this bumpy ride. So some really nice visuals too. So look at that. It's pretty cool. And 9 hours ago. So the team's just churning out the social media. Really nice there. With that one, so you can see that one there, Axion calculator, and here's this video one. So let me pause this, and I might have to just snap out of this channel just a moment and get into that. Let's have a see. We've got I've got 14 people watching at the moment, so welcome everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell for the further notifications. Okay, so let me jump out of here, and I'll try and get the sound up for this one. So stop screen recording there, and you can see how chiseled my green screen is. But let's get another screen, and let's go to Axion Twitter. Put the audio on, boom, and let's. I think you can see that now. So let me. I don't know. The picture's pretty small, but let me just play that. So that was a cool Axion version 3 promo. I'm sure you'll all agree. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, boom. All right. So I thought that was a pretty cool promo, and I think that Dead Poet had a big role in playing that. So Dead Poet here, Axionaut, helped with that, and it's really promoting the version 3 Axion, which I thought was really nice. And it was just a couple of studio clips, that you can buy and edit it together, made into a really cool little promo. So let me know in the chat if you like that. Yeah, John Atkins liked that one. I thought it was pretty cool because you've got to stand out in the crowd, right? You've got to stand out in the crowd. So I think having that sort of theatrical thing is certainly one of the ways of doing that. So I like that one. Prana says, oh, wow, you can let us hear the sound now to videos. Yeah, I have to actually go in and do a special setting for that, though. That's what I mean. I had to get out of the other tabs and get back into that because it doesn't, unfortunately, the StreamYard Studio doesn't allow you to do multiple tabs. Which is a bit weird, kind of, but you can only use one, and you've got to go link in another that. So, but it was nice, having the audio. So very cool. All right, so that's the first one. Yeah, nice one, Prana. Good pickup. So yeah, looking good. All right, let's jump back over to the auction here, and actually we're still chilling along here. We're probably, how are we going for time? Let me just jump back here. 109. So let's go for another. Let's go for another 7 minutes. We'll go to half an hour in. So we'll keep ticking away and see whether we get some ETH in there. Now, obviously, reg auctions over the 24-hour period do sell out, and it's just a matter of when the ETH comes in. We were getting tons and tons of regular auctions where the ETH was just sniping in at the beginning, but we'll see how that plays out. Well, he says, nice video. Let's make more of those. Yeah, I believe so. Because you got to stand out, right? And those short videos are really quite cool. People like to look at that. It's entertaining, and they'll double watch back something. And I thought the music was quite cool. I love the crescendo, where the music just sort of goes higher and higher at the end. That was pretty cool. Gives you imagination, right? Gets you going, just like you go to a cool movie. So yeah, all right. So nice work there from already. You can see, Dead Poet and stuff, and a few others that would have helped with that, I guess, pulling those extra products together. So look at this. We've got these great teams pulling this stuff together. So really, hats off to the. I think the marketing's in a really good space, really good headspace there, and so really cool and good talent. All right. We're in good hands, and they're focusing on good things. So, and there's lots more to come. Dead Poet was kind of teasing that as well in Axion today's show. All right, alrighty then. All right, so here we go. Just counting it down, and we're waiting for that price. We're just checking on there. Yeah, definitely just one bid so far, but hey, we're on the map. And we're waiting to see. Ethereum is sitting at 950. It's funny just sitting below 2000. It's so hilarious. The markets crack me up sometimes for sure. That they'll just either sit just below or just above, right? Remember, it was in the range between 2,000 and 3,000. It just sits just above 2,000, and it goes back up again, and then so that it comes back. So it's hilarious, really. And now it's sitting just above. And let's see if is it, yeah. Right. Hey, welcome to everybody. They're watching the live stream, Axion Auction, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. We've covered a lot of topics today for sure. We've covered Securitants, airdrop delay, but they're working on it. We've covered the Axion teams helping with that. We've covered, and they're going to pull a lot of stuff onto the launchpad, so they're going to make it as simple, as seamless as possible in the future, as well as for this one. So we are getting a lot of learnings and enhancements out of it, so it's cool. And we also Babel is going to be delayed with the IDO partners, so that's going to be delayed. So for better, maybe some internal issues, but some better market conditions certainly is probably, because when you're raising capital, you want the market conditions to be more favorable, which is probably why we've got Pulsechain is a little bit delayed too in that regard. And so you got that going on. We also had the Axion Today show. We had the Axion newsletter. All the links in the video in the chat there if you want to get hold of that. So yeah, but hey, I like some of those comments as well regarding that Twitter video that came out today. See how many there were? They had 7 hours, 9 hours. So the team's really focused on communicating and getting it out. And they got 3,500 followers. That's really huge. And man, they could get that up to tens and tens of thousands at the current, at the pace they're doing. They just have to be consistent. Consistency is the key, as in just about everything in life, being consistent. It's one of the principles to live by, isn't it? Being consistent. So yeah, 23 hours and 33 minutes to go in regular auction day. 221. We're chumming along, and we got 200,000 up for grab, 200 million, sorry, up for grabs. It's funny how I say when I got millions, I do thousands. When I got billions, I do millions. It's hilarious. Just the way you go. Hilarious. That's my new word for today. I think I've said that hilarious probably about 100 times today. Anyway, so I like my little thumbnail there, Rise of the Phoenix. That's a pretty cool, powerful graphic. Axion Launchpad team should insist we get our airdrop allocation before they allow projects to use our platform for marketing. That's a good idea. Definitely, maybe should suggest that, Cardano, in the chat. That's a good idea. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they haven't listed their coin. Like in case of Babel, VAP's not listed yet. So because they probably run the contracts when they go live. Excuse me. That's that, getting up early and then having a workout before you do live stream. That makes you give a yawn, and not having dinner. So that's a combination of those. So before they allow projects, yeah. But that's a good idea, particularly for the ones that have launched. Well, with Babel, they've already done like seed funding, private sales, and then the public round was the last one. All right, so counting down, 2 minutes to go, folks, and doing well. Hey, we've got 16 wonderful people watching at the moment. I think we've had up over 20 at some stage, so a pretty good attendance. Hope you guys are enjoying these daily live auctions. If you're invested in Axion, they're always a great place to come and share time with the community. Keep up to date with all the news as well. Do my best to do that every day, and enjoy the ETH excitement, the excitement of the auctions. I mean, where else can you watch that every day? The Axion auctions are really quite an exciting thing, especially when we get a lot of energy going. We do go through ebbs and flows, of course, so we do have times when it's a little quiet. We'd have times when it's bustling and surprising us with shock and awe. Sometimes we had auctions that might have had 60 ETH or something, and we got 60 ETH in like the first couple of minutes. We had a couple of those sort of things happening. So there is lots of variety in the auction behavior. But obviously, with the market being a bit more damped down, you just have to let it settle and get behavior back to its normal type thing. All right, 1 minute to go in the live stream, so we're counting it down. I've got a great attendance. Hey, I really thank everybody for joining, and of course, don't forget to join me for the opening of tomorrow's VCA. It's going to be VCA 37 and the end of this auction. So it's going to be auction day 222. Can you believe it? 222. It's 222, and we'll see where this regular auction is at the end of 24 hours. But still a long way to go, and I'm sure it will be fine. They all get sold out, these regular auctions, pretty much. So it's going to be huge, and we'll get more of the sweet ETH in the pool here. So you can go back. Look at that, 220 days in there. Isn't that incredible? And go back in time and just toggle back. I really like how that's got been updated. The only thing is to take into account that the Axion per ETH doesn't reflect the previous rules, because it all got adjusted at the same time. Let's take that into account. Even I've forgotten what day it started now. So it's quite funny. All right, 22 seconds to go in the live stream, and we've got 23.5 hours to go in the auction. I will catch you all tomorrow, of course. I always thank you and much appreciate that you drop by and enjoy the community in using this medium, I guess. But onwards and upwards, the rise of the Phoenix. Shall it continue, and let's go for it. Let's power up and spread the word about Axion and the opportunity that it provides. Until tomorrow, I'll catch you then, and see you all. Thanks once again, Alex, and all the great comments from all the people, John, Aunt Willie, Prana, and Cardano TV. All of you, thank you very much. I've got to work out how to use where's the end button. That's the thing I always forget.